is equal to a matrix of order 2 cross 3, that is matrix 1 2 1 1 3 1 here, that is first row has the elements 1 2 1 and second row has 1 3 1, and Q is nothing but the product of P and P transpose. Then the value of determinant of Q is, options are 2, -2, 1 and 0. First let us find the product P into P transpose, that is we are finding Q first, then we will find its determinant value. Here P is 1 2 1 here, 1 2 1 and 1 3 1, and P transpose is transpose of this matrix is 1 2 1 and 1 3 1 here. Let us take the product first row into first column, that is 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 into 2 is 4 plus 1 into 1 is 1. So that is 1 plus 4 plus 1, which is 6 here. And first row into second column is 1 into 1 plus 2 into 3 is 6 plus 1 into 1, that is 6 plus 1 plus 7, 6 plus 1 plus 1 is 8. That is first row into second column, 6 and 8 is the first row of this P into P transpose. Similarly second row into first column will gives as 1 into 1 is 1 plus 3 into 2 is 6 plus 1 into 1 is 1. So that is 6 plus 1 plus 1 is 8 here. And second row into second column, that is 1 into 1 plus 3 into 3 is 9, that is 1 into 1, 3 into 3 is 9 and 1 into 1 is 1 here, that is 10 plus 1 is 11. Now this determinant of Q, this matrix 6 8 8 11 is Q here, and let us find the determinant value of this matrix, that is determinant of Q is determinant of 6 8 and 8 11, that is 6 into 11 is 66 and 8 into 8 is 64. So 66 minus 64 is equal to 2. So that is option 1 is the right answer here. If this determinant of x square plus x, determinant of x square plus x, 3x minus 1 minus x plus 3, 2x plus 1, 2 plus x square, x cube minus 3, x minus 3, x square plus 4 and 3x is equal to a naught, a1x, a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus a7x to the power of 7. So that means it is a polynomial of degree 7. Then value of a naught, the value of a naught means I have to find the constant term in this expansion, that is constant of the polynomial. Options are 25, 24, 22 and 21. Let us see what is the correct option. So this is nothing but f of x here, that is the given polynomial function. So I am considering the given value here, that is given determinant here as f of x. Let us put x is equal to 0, therefore the first element is 0 and second element is minus 1. When you put x equals 0, this third element is 3 here, thus it is first row is 0 minus 1 3 and second row is 1 here because this 2x is eliminated, and x square, x is 0 means I have 2 here, x is 0 means I have minus 3 here and minus 3 again here, 4 and 0. So let us expand along first row. So that is 0 into something 0, and the second element I have minus 1, so minus of minus 1 is plus 1 here. So leave this row and column so that I have 1 into 0 minus of minus 3 into minus 3 is minus 9, plus 3 into 4 into 1 plus 6 which is 10 here. So I have 30 minus 9 which is 21. So the value of a naught, that is the constant in this, is 21 here. So option 4 is the right answer for this question. So we have solved similar questions. Whenever we have been asked to find the constant, I have to put the value of x as 0 to get the answer for such questions. If the matrix MR is given by MR is equal to R, R minus 1, R minus 1, R is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Then the value of determinant of M1, determinant of M2 plus determinant of M 2016 is 2016, 2015, 2016 square and 2015 square. See, this is a general representation of the matrix MR. So determinant of M1 means put R is equal to 1. When R is equal to 1, I have this determinant value as 1, and 1 minus 1 here is 0. Here again 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 here. When you put R is equal to 2, I have 2 here, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1 and R is equal to 2 means 2. Similarly, when you put R is equal to 3, I have 3 here, 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 1 is 2 here and 3 again, plus so on. When you put R is equal to 2016, because last value here is determinant of M 2016. So when you put 2016, I have 2016 here, 2015, 2016 minus 1 is 2015 here. Similarly, this is also 2015 and 2016. So when you expand, you can see this 1 into 1 minus 0, that is 1 here, and second term will be 4 minus 1 is 3, and 3 into 3 9 minus 4 is 5 here, and finally I have 2016 square minus 2015 square is 4031. So this is sum of the odd numbers from 1 to 4031. So that is, there are, see, in determinant M1 means this is first term, determinant M2 means this is second term. Similarly, determinant of M 2016 value is 4031. So there are 2016 terms here. Sum of the odd natural numbers up to n terms is given by n square. So therefore number of terms here is 2016 and required is equal to 2016 square, because here it is given 1 plus 3 plus 5 up to 2n minus 1 is equal to n square. Therefore 2016 square is the right answer for this question. 2016 square is the right answer for this question. Okay, so now let us see the next question. If C is equal to 2 cos theta, then the value of the determinant delta is equal to C10 1C1 61 C. That is, a determinant of C10 1C1 61 C is sin 4 theta by sin theta, 2 sin square 2 theta by sin theta, 4 cos square theta into 2 cos theta minus 1, and 8 cos cube theta minus 4 cos theta plus 6. Here C is 2 cos theta. First I will expand this determinant, that is along the first row, that is C into C square minus 1 here, minus 1 into, when you leave this row and column, I have C minus 6, C minus 6 here, which is equal to C cube minus 2C plus 6, that is C into C square is C cube, minus C here, minus of minus 1 into C is minus C, so minus C is minus 2C, and minus 1 into minus 6 is plus 6 here. So C is 2 cos theta. When you substitute for C here, I have 2 cube is 8 cos cube theta minus 2 into C, that is 2 into 2 cos theta is 4 cos theta plus 6 here. So that is, answer is 8 cos cube theta minus 4 cos theta plus 6. So option 4 is the right answer. Next question is determinant of x sin theta cos theta minus sin theta minus x 1 cos theta 1 x is independent of both x and sin theta, x only, that is independent of x only, theta only, neither x nor y. See here, a determinant of 3 cross 3 is given. The question is, we have to find whether it is independent of x or theta. So expanding, we get x into minus x into x is minus x square here, minus 1, minus sin theta here, into minus sin theta into x, minus cos theta, plus cos theta into minus sin theta into 1 is minus sin theta, plus x into cos theta, because I will be having minus sign here. Minus of minus x into cos theta is plus x cos theta. Let us multiply this by x here, that is minus x cube. X into minus 1 is minus x, minus sin theta into minus sin theta is plus sin square theta, and I have 1x here, so it is x sin square theta. Minus sin theta into minus cos theta is plus sin theta cos theta. Cos theta into minus sin theta is minus cos theta plus sin theta, cos theta into sin theta, plus cos theta into x cos theta is plus x cos square theta here, x into cos square theta. So now I have minus x cube minus x. Let us take x common here. So I have x sin square theta here and plus x cos square theta here. Therefore x into sin square theta plus cos square theta, and this sin theta cos theta is eliminated as I have plus and minus sign here. So we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Therefore I have minus x plus x is also eliminated. So I have minus x cube, because sin square plus cos square is 1 means I have x into 1. So minus x plus x is also 0 here. So therefore I am left with minus x cube. So clearly this is not depending on theta, but whereas it is depending on x only, because we are left with x finally when we expand this determinant, but it is not depending on theta. So answer is both x and sin theta, which is wrong here, and theta only is also wrong. So neither x nor y is also wrong, but it depends on x only. So this is a right answer. Now if an is equal to matrix k minus 1 k, determinant of a1 plus determinant of a2 plus determinant of a 2014 is 2014 by 2, 2014 square, and 2 into 2014. So determinant of an, that is this is the matrix an. When you consider the determinant of an, you get k square here, k into k square here, minus k minus 1 into k minus 1 is k minus 1 whole square. So obviously this is 2k minus 1, because I have k square here, minus when you expand this I have k square plus 1. So I have minus sign here, therefore I have minus 1. Minus 2k becomes plus 2k here. So k square will be cancelled and I am left with 2k minus 1. So determinant of an is nothing but 2k minus 1. That is, I have odd number of terms. When you have 1 here, so you can observe when you have 1, that is when you put k is equal to 1, so the value of this is 2 into 1 minus 1 will be 1. So that is, this value of determinant of a1 is 1. Similarly, when you put k is equal to 2, that is determinant of a2 becomes 4 minus 1 is plus 3 and plus 5 and so on. So I have 2k minus 1, that is some value where I have odd number of terms. So that is I have 2014 terms. So that is sum of the 1 plus 3 plus 5 up to 2k minus 1. Sum of the odd terms up to 2014 terms is given by 2014 whole square. So option is 3. Option 3 is the right answer for this question. So we have solved a similar question. So I have expanded this determinant. I got 2k minus 1. So go on giving values for k, that is k equals 1, k equals 2, k equals 3, like that. So I will get a sequence of odd numbers, sum of the a series with some with 1, 3, 5, that is odd numbers. So which will be having n as 2014. So therefore this sum is given by n square. So answer is 2014 square. N is 2014. So answer will be option 3. If delta is equal to 3 minus 2 sin 3 theta minus 7 8 cos 2 theta minus 11 14 2 is equal to 0, then one of the possible values of theta is one of the possible values of theta is pi by 6 here, pi by 3 is second option, pi by 4 is third option, and 2 pi by 3 is the next option. So let us see how to find the value of this theta. So here we have considered the given expression, that is given determinant 3 minus 2 sin 3 theta minus 7 8 cos 2 theta minus 11 14 2, which is equal to 0. Now we will expand along the row 1, that is 3 into 8 2s are 16 minus 14 into cos 2 theta, 14 cos 2 theta here, minus of minus 2 is plus 2 here, into, let me leave this row and column, so that minus 7 into 2 is minus 14 here, minus of minus is plus 11 cos 2 theta here, and let me take sin 3 theta here, sin 3 theta into 14 into 7 is 98 here. I have minus sign, so I have minus 98, minus 11 into 8 is minus 88, but I have minus sign here, so minus into minus plus, which will be 88. So we'll simplify this. 16 into 3 is 48, and 2 into 14 is minus 28. 48 minus 28 is 20 here, and I have 14 into 3, 48 cos 2 theta, and 11 into 2 here, 22 cos 2 theta. 22 minus 42 is minus 20 cos theta, and 88 minus 98 is minus 10, which is minus 10 sin 3 theta, which is equal to 0 here. So 20 minus 20 cos 2 theta minus 10 sin 3 theta is equal to 0. So we got this expression. So let us take 10 common here, so that I have 2 minus 2, that is when you take 10 common in this expression, take 10 outside, I have 2 here, 2 minus 2 cos 2 theta is nothing but 1 minus 2 sin square theta, minus 10 sin 3 theta is 10 has gone out, so I have sin 3 theta. Sin 3 theta is nothing but 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, which is equal to 0. So now we'll simplify this. 2 minus 2 is 0, minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4 sin square theta, minus 3 sin theta. 4 sin square theta is here, minus 3 sin theta is here, and I have minus into minus plus 4 sin cube theta. So this is a quadratic expression in cubic expression in sin 3 theta. So let me take sin theta outside, that is I am taking sin theta common here. So I have sin theta into 4 sin square theta plus 4 sin theta minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we got a quadratic equation here in sin theta. So now I have sin theta is equal to 0 is one value, where theta, if sin theta equals 0, theta equals 0, but among the given option I don't have theta equals 0. Now when you solve this quadratic equation, you will get 2 sin theta minus 1 into 2 sin theta plus 3 is equal to 0. but sin theta cannot be equal to minus 3 by 2 because its value lies between minus 1 to plus 1. So now 2 sin theta minus 1 equals 0 means sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. So sin theta equals 1 by 2 means theta is equal to pi by 6. Among the given values, I have theta has two values. Theta has two values here. Theta equals 0 and sin theta equals 0 and sin theta equals half, which implies theta equals 0 or theta is equal to pi by 6. Among the given values, theta is equal to pi by 6. So you can look at the options. Here I have option 1 as pi by 6, but I don't have 0 in any option. So among the given option, theta equals pi by 6 is the correct answer for this question. A is a square matrix of order 3 and it commutes with every square matrix of order 3. So read this question carefully. A is a square matrix of order 3 and it commutes with every square matrix of order 3. Commutes means AB equals BA. A square matrix of order 3. A is a square matrix of order 3 and it commutes with every square matrix of order 3. If you take any square matrix of order 3, then it commutes. Further, if sum of all the entries Aij of A is 9, then determinant A is equal to, see here it commutes with all square matrix of order 3 means A must be a scalar matrix. So that is A is equal to matrix A 0 0 0 A 0 and 0 0 A, and it is given that sum of all the entries of Aij is 9, that is A plus A plus A, 3A is equal to 9. This is given. So 3A equals 9 means A is equal to 3. Therefore determinant of A is equal to, here I consider determinant of A which is nothing but A cube. So determinant of A is A cube and the value of A is 3. So determinant of A is equal to 3 cube, which is equal to 27. That is option 3 is the right answer. So let us see another question. If 2x minus 1 whole to the power of 11 and x into x plus 1, x into x minus 1, this is determinant, x square plus 11, 2x plus 1 to the power of 11, x square minus 1, x cube plus 4, 3x cube, 2x square minus 1 to the power of 11 is equal to a naught a1x plus a 44x to the power of 44. Then a naught a44, ordered pair a naught a44, that is I have to find the value of a naught and a44. Here in the order pair it is given 1 2 to the power of 33, 1 2 to the power of 44, 0 2 to the power of 44, minus 1 2 to the power of 44. A naught is equal to constant term, which is equal to, I am giving x equals 0 to find the constant term here. So when x equals 0, I get minus 1 to the power of 11 as minus 1. When you give x is equal to 0 here, this is 0 and this is also 0 here. Here I have 11, here I have 1, here I have minus 1, here I have 4, here I have 0, and minus 1 to the power of 11 is minus 1. So when you expand this, you can observe I have two elements in first row as 0, expand along first row, so I have minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 minus 0, which is equal to plus 1 here. So a naught is 1. In first two options I have 1 here, so option 2 and option 3 are not correct answers. And you can observe highest power is 2x to the power of 11, 2x minus 1 to the power of 11 here. And when you multiply all these three terms, that is when you expand along first row, I will get 2x minus 1 whole to the power of 11 plus 11 plus 11, 33. So here among the given options, I have 2 to the power of 33 is the right answer, because A44 means the coefficient of highest degree term is 2 to the power of 11, 2 to the power of 11, 2 to the power of 11 here. 2 to the power of 11 into 2 to the power of 11 into 2 to the power of 11, which is 11 plus 11 plus 11 is 33. That is option 1 is the right answer. So you can look at this question. If an is equal to n minus 1 n minus 1 n, then determinant of a1, determinant of a2 and plus determinant of a100 is equal to 99 square, 100 square, 101 square, 100 into 101 into 201 by 6. We have solved a similar question like mr is equal to, here I have determinant of an. So when you put determinant of an, when you expand this, or you can find the value of the determinant, that is n into n is n square, n minus 1 into n minus 1 is n minus 1 whole square. So we have seen that this is nothing but 2n minus 1. So a similar problem is solved. 2k minus 1 we got. We have 100 terms, therefore I have 100 square. Another way how I can interpret this solution is, when you put n is equal to 1 here, I have 1 square minus 1 minus 1 is 0 square. I have 1 square here. When you put n is equal to 2, so I have 2 square here. 2 square minus 2 minus 1 whole square is 1 square. When you put 3 here, 3 square and 3 minus 1 is 2 square. Similarly, when you put n equals 100, I have 100 square. 100 minus 1 is 99 square. So here 1 square will be eliminated. 2 square minus 2 square will be eliminated. Similarly, every element is eliminated except 100 square. So therefore 100 square is the right answer. So in this way also we can find the solution for this question. So answer is option 2. If the determinant of the matrix 4 1 3 x 7 minus 2 2 minus 1 2 is 0, then x is equal to 2 5 5 by 2 and 2 by 5. So let us consider the determinant of the given matrix 4 1 3 x 7 minus 2 2 minus 1 2, which is equal to 0. This is given that it is 0 here. So now let us expand this along the first row, that is I will take 4 here. 7 into 2 is 14, minus of minus 1 into minus 2 is minus 2 here. Next minus 1 here. Then I have, when you delete this column and row, I have x into 2 is 2x plus 4 here, 2x plus 4, and let us leave these two. So I have minus x minus 14 here, which is equal to 0. So now 14 into 4 is 14 into 4 and 4 into 2, or 14 minus 2 is, I have 12, 12 4s are 48, and minus 2x minus 4 here, and 14 into 3 is minus 42, minus 14 into 3 is minus 42, and 3 into minus x is minus 3x here. So now that is nothing but minus 2x minus 3x is minus 5x, and 48 minus 4 is minus 44, minus 44, 48 minus 4 is plus 44, 44 minus 42 is 2. So minus 5x minus 2 equals 0, or 5x is equal to 2, or x is equal to 2 by 5. So therefore option 4 is the right answer for this question. Next we have to evaluate the value of this determinant of 8579, 8589, 8581 and 8591 is equal to. So here I will take C2 minus C1, that is I will replace this column 2 by column 2 minus column 1. Then 89 minus 79 is 10 here, 91 minus 81 is also 10 here. Next I will do the row operation, that is R2 replaced by R2 minus R1, that is 81 minus 79 is 2 and 10 minus 10 is 0 here. Now it is easy to expand. 8579 into 0 is 0, minus 2 into 10 is minus 20 here. So just consider this determinant, do the column operation, C2 minus C1, 89 minus 79 is 10, 91 minus 81 is 10, and next do row operation, R2 replaced by R2 minus R1, 81 minus 79 is 2, 10 minus 10 is 0. So now expand, usual expansion, this is eliminated, 0 minus 2 into 10 is minus 20, so option 4 is the right answer. If omega is cube root of unity, then the value of the determinant 1 plus omega, omega square omega, omega square plus omega, minus omega omega square, 1 plus omega square omega omega square is equal to 1 plus omega, omega minus 1, 0 and omega square are the options given. Now we will apply this column operation C1 plus C2, and let us use the fact 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. This is a known result in complex number. You know that omega is a cube root of unity, and we have 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So we will do this column operation. So I have C1 plus C2. So when you replace C1 by C1 plus C2, so I have 1 plus omega square when you add these 3, so which is nothing but 0 here, so I am writing 0 here. Omega square plus omega minus omega, so omega will be cancelled and I am left with omega square. Again here 1 plus omega square plus omega is 0. So therefore this determinant, given determinant, is reduced to 0 omega square omega, omega square minus omega square, 0 omega square. Now let us expand along any row or column here. So let me expand along this column 1 or row 1. When you expand along row 1 here, I have 0, so I need not write it, minus omega square, this one, into omega square is omega to the power of 4 minus 0, plus omega, that is this omega is here, into omega square into omega is omega cube. Now minus omega square into omega to the power of 4 is minus omega to the power of 6, and omega into omega cube is omega to the power of 4. So we know that omega cube is 1, so I have minus omega cube into omega cube here, that is omega to the power of 6 is omega cube into omega cube. So omega cube is 1, therefore minus 1 into 1 is minus 1 here, and omega to the power of 4 can be written as omega cube into omega, that is a cube is a to the power of 4 is a cube into a, omega to the power of 4 is omega cube into omega, omega cube is 1, therefore omega to the power of 4 is equal to omega. So we are left with omega minus 1, which is in option 2. So option 2 is the right answer for this question. The equation x34121141, that is the determinant of x34121141 is equal to 0 is satisfied by x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals 3 and x equals 4. So there are two ways how you can obtain the value of x. So you can directly expand and you can find the value of x, that is one way, and another way is you can substitute the values and check for what value of x this becomes 0. So let us see, I have option 1 as x equals 1. Suppose when you put x is equal to 1, here the value is 1 1 1 3 2 4 4 1 1. So here any column or row is not proportional or identical when you put x is equal to 1. Therefore x equals 1 is not the answer. Similarly, when you put x equals 2, I have 2 here. Similarly, when you put x equals 2 also, no column or no row is identical, and even for x equals 3 also, no column or no row of this determinant is identical or proportional. But when you put x is equal to 4, you can observe, when you put x equals 4 here, I have 4 1 1, that is C1 is equal to C3. Therefore, when two columns are identical, the value of the determinant is 0. Therefore, for x equals 4, the determinant is 0. Therefore, option 4 is the right answer. So this is the way of obtaining the answer by substituting the given answer by inspection, or you can expand this determinant and you can get the value of the x. If A is equal to 1 2 11 12 13 1 5 7 2, this is the matrix A here. I have matrix A, and matrix B is given as 0 4 minus 3 minus 4 0 minus 2 3 2 0. Here I have two matrices of order 3 cross 3. I have to find the value of determinant of AB. Actually, to find the determinant of AB, I have to find the product of AB, then I have to find the matrix AB. That is the usual method. But I use some shortcut trick here. Determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. This is the known fact. We have this formula. Determinant of AB is nothing but determinant of A into determinant of B. Here we are writing it as 0, and also we are mentioning that determinant of B is 0 because, so you can observe this matrix B, which is a skew symmetric matrix. This is a skew symmetric matrix of odd order. See, I have 4 here, minus 4 here, minus 3 here, plus 3 here, minus 2 here, 2 here. So A B is equal to minus B transpose, or B transpose is equal to minus B. So this is a skew symmetric matrix of odd order, and note that skew symmetric matrix of odd order is always 0. That is, determinant of skew symmetric matrix of odd order is 0. So here it is a determinant of skew symmetric matrix of order 3. So it is 0. So determinant of A into determinant of B, this is a real number. Say it might be, say, x into the value is 0. So obviously this product is 0. So here options are not given. So there will be 4 options usually. So among the given option, you have to choose the right answer. Here determinant of B is 0 because of it is odd ordered skew symmetric matrix. So this product of determinant AB is 0. If P into lambda to the power of 4 plus Q into lambda cube plus R into lambda square plus S into lambda plus T is equal to lambda square plus lambda, lambda minus 1, lambda plus 4, lambda plus 1, lambda square minus lambda, lambda minus 3, lambda minus 4, lambda plus 3, lambda square plus 2 lambda. Find T. So clearly this is a polynomial in lambda. Instead of x, I have lambda here, and T is nothing but the constant. So what I need to do is I have to put lambda is equal to 0 in this given determinant to find the constant, that is to find T, put lambda equals 0. So this type of shortcut we have seen, and we have solved many questions like this. So when you put lambda equals 0, this first term is 0 here, here it is minus 1, and here I have 4, I have 1, and this is 0 again, and minus 3, minus 4 here, 3, and this is again 0. So now again this is a skew symmetric matrix of odd order like previous problem. So this value is 0. We need not expand. Even if you expand this, you will get the value 0. So remembering this result acts as a shortcut trick for solving many questions. That is, skew symmetric matrix of odd order is always 0. Remember this. So here this is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3, hence the value is 0. The value of t is 0. The value of the constant is 0. If a is not equal to b is not equal to c, root of the equation 0 x minus a x minus b, x plus a 0 x minus c, x plus b x plus c 0 is equal to 0 is given by x equals 0, x equals a, x equals b, and x is equal to c. Let us see what happens when x is equal to 0. When x equals 0, I will get this given determinant as 0. Our given determinant is reduced to 0 here. When x equals 0, I have minus a, minus b, plus a, 0, minus c, b, plus c, and 0. Again, I got the same concept, determinant of skew symmetric matrix of order 3, and hence it is 0. You can observe here. So these diagonal elements are 0. I have minus a plus a here, minus b plus b here, and minus c and c here. So answer is 0. For x is equal to 0, this will be 0. That is, root of the equation is x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. The value of the determinant of the matrix 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is, so I have two ways again. I can apply row or column operation, that is elementary transformation, or I can expand this determinant to get the value. So C1 plus C3 here, C1 plus C3, that is 3 plus 5 is 8 here, 7 plus 5 is 12 here, 10 plus 8 is 18 here. So that is 5 plus 3 8. So C2 is equal to, C2 will be 1 by 2 times of C1 plus C3, or I can say C1 plus C3 is equal to 2C2. 5 plus 3 is 8. So 2C2, when you multiply 4 you will get 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. When you multiply 6 you will get 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. When you multiply 9 you will get 18. 10 plus 18, 10 plus 8 is 18. So C1 plus C3 is equal to 2C2 means they are proportional now. So after doing this operation, we get two columns as identical columns. So when you get two identical columns, the value of the determinant is 0. This is the easy way where you can solve within few seconds, or else I have to expand, so it may takes little more time compared to this method. So adopt this method, C1 plus C3 equals to C2. So we have to observe the given matrix and then we have to proceed. So the value of the determinant is 0 in this case. Now here is another question, 43, 44, 45, 44, 45, 46, 45, 46, 46. So I have to find the value of this determinant. So let me take C3 minus C2. That is, let me take C3 as C3 minus C2 and C2 as C2 minus C1 here. So that is, I have 43 here, here I have 43, 44, 45. So no change in column 1. And let us see 43, my 45 minus 43, that is C3 minus C2, sorry, C3 minus C2 is 45 minus 44, which is 1 here, 46 minus 45 is also 1, 46 minus 46 is 0 here, and C2 minus C1, 44 minus 43 is 1, 45 minus 44 is also 1, 46 minus 45 is 1 here. So the given determinant is reduced to this. Now let us do C2 minus C3, that is 1 minus 1 is 0 here, 1 minus 1 0 here, 1 minus 0 is 1. So now I have 3 zeros in this determinant, so now it's easy for me to expand this determinant to get the answer. So even we can go by expansion through this second column, that is I have minus sign here, plus sign here, minus sign here. So when you take minus 1 into, when you delete these two, I have 43 minus 44. 43 minus 44, which is equal to minus 1, which is minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1 here. So we can expand according to our convenience. So when you have more zeros in any row or column, better to choose that row or that column so that you can make it fast. So option 3 is the right answer. A is equal to 100, 60, 20 and 10. 110, 100, 10, 10 is matrix B. I have been given with two matrices. A is equal to 100, 60, 20 and 10, and B is equal to 110, 100, 10, 10. Then the value of the determinant of the product matrix AB is 1000, 2000, minus 2800 and none of these. The determinant of A is 100 into 10 is 1000 and 20 into 60 is 1200. So 1000 minus 1200 is minus 200. Similarly, determinant of B is 1100 minus 1000, which is equal to 100. Determinant of AB is determinant of A into determinant of B, which is nothing but minus 200 into 100, which is minus 20,000. So minus 20,000 is not here. So answer is none of these for this question. The value of one determinant of 1 log y to base x, log z to base x, log x to base y, 1 log z to base y, log x to base z, log y to base z, and 1. So as we have these variables x, y, z, we can choose some values here so that it's easy for me to get the answer. We know that log 1 is 0. If you take x equals y equals z equals 2, when you take x equals y equals z equals 2, this becomes log 1, which is be 0, and this also becomes log 1, which will be 0. So I have 1 0 0 here, and this becomes 1 log 1, which is 0 1 and 0, and this is 2 to base 2 is log 1, log 2 to base 2. Logarithm of any number to its own base is 0. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Here 1 log y to base x, log z to base x. I have 1 here. When you take 2 here, log 2 to base 2, that is log 2 by log 2, which is equal to 1. So this becomes 1, this becomes 1, and this also becomes 1, because log 2 to base 2 is 1. 1 log 2 to base 2 is 1, log 2 to base 2 is 1, 1 and 1 here. That is logarithm of any number to its own base is 1. So you take this rule. So that is why I have taken x equals y equals z equals 2. Therefore log 2 to base 2, log 2 to base 2, everywhere log 2 to base 2, log 2 to base 2. Here also it is log 2 to base 2, here also it is log 2 to base 2. So all these terms with logarithms becomes 1. So therefore I have a determinant of 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 here. So which will be obviously 0, because when two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, the value of the determinant is 0. So option 1 is the correct answer for this question. Now let us evaluate this determinant: 101, 103, 105, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108 and 109. So hint is given here: C3 minus C2 and C2 minus C1. That is C3, column 3 is replaced by column 3 minus column 2, and column 2 is replaced by column 2 minus column 1. That means I need not change this column 1. I have to keep this as it is: 101, 104 and 107 here. C3 minus C2 and C2 minus C1. So 3 minus 1 is 2 here, 5 minus 4 is 1 here, 8 minus 7 is 1. Similarly 5 minus 3, C3 minus 2, that is 2, 6 minus 5 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1 here. So 101, 2, 2, 104, 1, 1, 107, 1, 1. So you can observe now second column is equal to third column, that is columns are identical, means it is 0. Option 1 is correct answer. In a triangle ABC, so a different problem, let us see how we can solve this question easily using the shortcut, that is by method of substitution. In a triangle ABC, if this determinant 1AB, 1CA, 1BC is equal to 0, so I have to consider ABC as the sides of the triangle. See, please note that I have to consider this as the sides of the triangle, that is A, B, C. A means the side opposite to angle A, C means the side opposite to angle C, B means side opposite to angle B. So this is what we learnt in even in trigonometry. While discussing questions on trigonometry, we have seen that the side, small letters indicate the sides, length of the sides, capital letters indicates the angles. Now I have 1AB, 1CA, 1BC here, which is equal to 0, this determinant. I have to find sin square A plus sin square B plus sin square C. So I will consider an equilateral triangle here. So that is why I will take A equals B equals C equals 1. When you take A equals B equals C equals 1, this determinant value becomes 0. When it is an equilateral triangle, the given condition is satisfied. The given condition is satisfied when it is an equilateral triangle. So therefore the triangle is equilateral, means all the angles are 60 degrees, that is A equals B equals C equals 60 degrees. Now the given expression sin square 60 is root 3 by 2 whole square, that is 3 by 4. Sin square B root 3 by 2 whole square, that is 3 by 4. Sin square C, that is root 3 by 2 whole square, is 3 by 4 again. So I have 9 by 4 as the answer, which is in option 2. So this is a tricky question where you can substitute for A, B, C as 1 and you can get delta as 0, so that the triangle becomes equilateral triangle. So take the value of sin 60, which is root 3 by 2. So 3 times of root 3 by 2 whole square, which is 3 by 4, which is 3 into 3 by 4, which is 9 by 4 here, which is in option 2. Which of the statement is not true? A conceptual question here. Which of the following statement is not true? The sign of the determinant changes when its row and columns are interchanged. See, rows and columns are interchanged means we are taking the transpose. When you take the transpose, we have seen that determinant of A is equal to determinant of A transpose. So let us not confuse with this. Determinant of A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A. So here this is required. This is correct, but sign will not change here. The sign of the determinant changes when its rows and columns are interchanged is wrong. So this is not true. So we need not read this 2, 3, 4, but answer is 1. But anyway, let us see what is given here. If two rows of a determinant are identical, then the value of the determinant is 0 is correct. If the elements of one column of a determinant are k times the corresponding elements of the another column of the determinant, then the value of the determinant is 0. That is, one column is proportional to another column, then the value of the determinant is 0. That is also correct. If the elements of the kth row of a determinant are the sums of the corresponding elements of ith and jth rows of the determinant, then the value of the determinant is 0. That is also correct. So while solving the question, we will be adding the columns and rows to get the proportional columns and proportional rows to get the answer. So 2, 3, 4 all are correct, and the wrong answer is the sign of the determinant will not change when the rows and columns of a determinant are interchanged. Whereas when you interchange the columns or rows, then the value of the determinant is changes by sign. So we need not confuse here. So this is given as transpose. Transpose is different, and changing the rows into columns is different. So changing rows into columns and columns into rows is nothing but the transpose. Interchanging the columns and rows are different. So this is a conceptual question and the answer is 1. So this is the wrong answer among the given options. So now let A is equal to 5 alpha alpha 0 alpha 5 alpha 0 0 5. If determinant of A square is equal to 25, then modulus of alpha is equal to, see, this is a triangular matrix, you can observe. This is a triangular determinant. So therefore determinant of A is equal to product of the elements in the principal diagonal. So it is easy to find the value of this determinant. So that is determinant of A is equal to 5 into alpha into 5 is the value of this determinant. This is because an upper triangular matrix, the value of this determinant is given by the product of the elements in the principal diagonal, that is 5 into alpha into 5. So that is 25 alpha. Determinant of A is 25 alpha, and it is given that determinant of A square is 25. Determinant of A square is nothing but determinant A square. Therefore, which is equal to 25 here. Determinant of A square is 25. But determinant A is 25 square, alpha square. So you can substitute. So we have 25 square alpha square is equal to 25. So 25 square here cancels, and alpha square is 1 by 25 and modulus of alpha is 1 by 5. So that is alpha square is 1 by 25, means alpha is plus or minus 1 by 5. So modulus of alpha is plus value I have to take, that is 1 by 5 here. If alpha 2 alpha is the matrix of order 2 cross 2, determinant of A cube is 27. Determinant of A cube is 27. Then alpha is equal to, option 1 is plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus root 7, and plus or minus root 5. So now determinant of A cube is 27 is given, and therefore determinant of A is 3, that is taking the cube root here. Determinant of A is equal to 3. But by actual expansion, here determinant of this is alpha square minus 4, which is equal to 3. Determinant of A is 3 here. I am taking 3 on the right hand side. Here when you consider the determinant of this alpha to 2 alpha, it is nothing but alpha square minus 4. So alpha square is equal to 7, that is 4 plus 3 is 7. Alpha is equal to plus or minus root 7. So option 3 is the right answer for this question. Thank you. I conclude this concept determinants here.